Good evening, class. This is Mr. Edwards, your instructor for the educational psychology class. I wanted to do this brief video to just check in with everyone. I will do videos like this on a weekly basis. I will post this on the discussion forum. Um, First off, I want to talk to people about your chapter reviews. I wanted you to see what I see. As you can see, there are 10 out of 17 individuals who have turned in chapter 1, 10 out of 17 that have turned in chapter 2, and 9 out of 17 that have turned in chapter 3. Now, before you start arguing with the screen, I do know that the bookstore ran out of books. So please make sure you communicate with me. Let me know where you are in the status of getting your book. So that way we can work together to get you through this class. Also, some of you have been asking about my example for the chapter review. I wanted to see what you all came up with first, and I will post that tomorrow. That way you can understand an example of strong work so that you can see how yours are supposed to look. So far, what I'm seeing from individuals look pretty good. So also, I will be posting grades very, very soon. So you should see some grades popping up starting tomorrow. For your, check the discussion forum on a regular basis for notes about the class. The discussion forum is extremely important. That's our way of dialoguing back and forth with each other since this is an online class. You need to check your emails on a regular basis. Please make sure you check your emails because I've sent a number of emails to people just to clarify things. Also, your discussion/reflection questions will be posted every Friday on discussion forum. Okay, you answer them on the discussion forum only. Please post your answers to the discussion/reflection questions under the post where the question is listed. Okay. Also, I need to see people responding to other students' answers. You get 3 points for posting a response, but you get your other 2 points for a total of 5 for responding and giving feedback to another student's answer. Okay, so please make sure you do that. Um, Also, just a tidbit for this particular class that'll take you a long way, not just in this class, but in the field of education. You need to understand the value of being a learning practitioner. What does that mean? Being a learning practitioner is basically understanding where you are as a teacher, where you need to grow, and being open to those opportunities for growth. And also being open to those opportunities to learn and continue to get better at your craft. You're as teachers, you find yourself being like a pencil that is sharp. When you graduate, you're a brand new sharp pencil. Okay. But as time goes on and you continue to work with the pencil, the point starts to go down. So you have to do something to get the pencil sharp again. All right. So you're like an everlasting pencil. The pencil doesn't wear down. So you continue to go and go and go, but the pencil point does go down. And so you want to make sure that you do things and examine things and learn and go to workshops and go to training and participate in professional development and all those kinds of things to keep your pencil point sharp. So you want to understand the value of being a learning practitioner. That also means that there's a certain amount of humility that you have to have as a teacher to look at what you're doing and be man enough and be woman enough to understand how your areas there are certain areas of your educational practice, your teaching practice can improve, and be open to that improvement and to be willing to implement those strategies right away. So while we're talking about strategies, the next thing I'm going to talk about is evidence-based teaching strategies, or what we call best practices in teaching. There's a set of best practices that you need to be aware of as a teacher. I'm not going to give those to you right now. It's important for you all to do your research and figure those things out because they reveal a lot of those things in your book. Okay, it's very, very important that you keep that you're aware of. Like, let's just say there'll be highlight best practices in your district or highlight best practices in your building. So, and what you'll find out is that there'll be certain initiatives that your district will have that that are just basically good teaching strategies. They might be called one thing this year, and probably 2 or 3 years down the line, they'll be called something else. But it's the same core set of best practices that you need to be aware of. So you want to be aware of those things. So I just wanted to drop in tonight, ladies and gentlemen, to give you this brief update on where things are for the class. As you can see, you're looking on the screen of this is the coursework screen that I see. I wanted you all to see what I see in terms of who has their homework in and who doesn't. Again, I get it. Those of you are some of you don't have the book yet because the bookstore is out of them. Real quick, the only reason why the discussion / reflection question is posted here is because that's a place where I put the grades in. And also you should see grades coming in for the chapter reviews real soon. Again, you do have a midterm and a final. They will be posted as a test on here. They'll be open book, open notes. If you have any questions about anything, please send me an email. I'm usually pretty thorough about things. As you can see, I'm trying to set this class up in such a way so that you can succeed. So that's why I'm very thorough in exactly what I'm looking for on the assignments. There should be no question whatsoever about what things should look like or how to do this or how to do that, because it's right there in the explanation for it, exactly what it's supposed to look like. So, but if you still have any questions, please feel free to send me an email. Okay. And keep the lines of communication open. I need to hear from some more people. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you will have a great holiday week. Celebrate the best you can. Remember, your people shed blood for the independence of this nation as well. So you have a right, and you owe it to yourself, and you owe it to them to celebrate and honor them. I hope you celebrated Juneteenth as well. We as African American people, or people who love the historical contributions of all people, need to learn how to celebrate those things that relate to African Americans as well. Like, for instance, I hope you celebrated Juneteenth, or at least acknowledge Juneteenth, and you can celebrate the 4th of July just as well. However, you celebrated with the understanding that your ancestors fought for the independence of this nation as well, and you do so to honor them. So hope you all have a great week. Take care of yourselves and each other. Be blessed. Take care. Bye.